afternoon to you, and welcome to another edition of the program Let's Talk Marriage. It's reaching you on Treasure FM 98.5. I'm so delighted. I'm so happy to be with you today. First Sunday in September. Congratulations, you made it this far. Okay, today we're talking about tips to a successful marriage. This program is all about marriage, what couples should do to have a successful marriage, and we bring couples as well to come and share their experiences, real life experiences in marriage. So that's what this program is all about. Today we're dwelling on tips to a successful marriage, and we have a couple and of course a marriage counselor here in the house to treat this topic. First off, let me introduce the couple, Elder Ernest Ihemeje. Good afternoon and welcome.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon. Yeah.
And Mrs. Agatha Ihemeje, both of Seventh Day Adventist Church. You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
And I have somebody I can call a regular, Bro Oakwem. Longinus Mbakwem. Okay, Longinus Mbakwem of the Catholic Charismatic Church. You're welcome.
Thank you, ma. Thank you, listener. Thank you for the discussion.
Okay, so today we're talking about tips to a successful marriage. But before then, I want Elder Ernest and his wife to share with us a little experience of how they met.
Thank you very much. I want to begin by saying that marriage is from God, and every home has a problem.
Yeah, before you go into that, just tell us how you met your wife, and your
Okay,
wife will tell us.
I met my wife, let me say about 18 years ago. I met her in an office where she's serving as a secretary. I went there to see somebody because the owner of the office is my brother. And when I got there, I saw a beautiful woman, beautiful lady, good looking. In fact, what really attracted my attention was the pointed nose.
So those who look at pointed nose, bad luck for them.
So I made some advances, even though she turned it up. But I continued pressing hard. And along the line, she told me she was engaged and she can't give me any attention. But I told her to just allow me to come in briefly, then she can compare myself and the one that she was engaged with. So after some time, to God be the glory, I was able to be the winner. So I won her mind, and we planned our marriage and got married on the 12th of March.
Okay.
2006.
Okay. So, madam, you like to summarize how you started the journey with him? And he saw your pointed nose. So, what did you see in him?
Okay, good day, everyone.
Yeah.
Like he just said, a man came into the office asking me who I was and all that. Though I told him who I was then, and he was asking where I was living and all that, which I refused to tell him where I was living. He pressed hard and wanted to know where I was living. I gave him a fake address, and he went there looking for me. No one was called that name in that particular address I gave to him. But after a while, like he said I should give him chance to come in, that if he's not working out, he will just go his way. I should just give him a little attention to just come in my life, and at the end of the day, I should compare him and the person that was already online then. So what really fearing, sincere, and these are the quality I saw in him. And after much time, almost 2 years, I decided to accept him. So that was how the journey started.
Began.
Yes.
And how many years have you, from when you got married till date, how many years have you been together?
15 years now.
Oh, 15 years and counting.
Yes.
And do you notice that both of them look alike?
Over time, couples always look alike. They're subject to a research.
All right. Before we go to Brown Bakwem, can you tell us some of the trying moments you've had in the relationship and how you overcame?
One of the trying moments we have had is maybe the economy.
What do you mean by the economy?
What I mean by the economy is
Money.
Ego.
That's
Because
always the problem.
I used to tell people God has blessed my marriage and we have less problem.
Okay, at the beginning it wasn't easy, right?
No, at the beginning we started small. Because
Can you share with us, because
we were
there are
both
people
teachers.
there are people out there who will want to learn from your
Yes,
experience.
we started small. We actually started small. From the story, when I finally got her interest, I relocated her from where she was working to where I was working too. So we were together as classroom teachers in a school.
In a private school.
Yes, in a private school.
I can imagine.
So we started planning, and even when we eventually got married, my director then, asked that one person should resign. Of course she did. She resigned. And that was even when she was pregnant of my son. So along the line, after that time, it was difficult anyway, but God was on our side. After about a year or two, after giving birth to my son, she also found another place where she was managing, until God helping us, we set up our own school. So right now we are managing our school, and the things by His grace has improved.
All right, madam, between that time when you were asked to resign, when things were not rosy, when you got something doing, how were you able to manage the economy of the home? Like your husband says, is the economy. How were you able to manage the finances of the family? And you were still able to scale through?
Okay. During when I was at home or when I got the new job?
That between the time of scarcity and the time you got stabilized.
Okay. Like when we got married now, it was within that we were 6 months old in marriage when I was asked to resign, and then I was already 4 to 5 months gone. Okay.
That pregnant?
Yes, I was pregnant already. 4 to 5 months pregnant, and I resigned from my old job. And because it was just myself and him and the sister, God was on our side. We were managing his own income, his own resources. So we were just managing it until...
That's the income he was getting from teaching in a private school.
Yes. For then, I had nothing doing. I had nothing doing, and we were able to manage his little income. God helped us. So we were okay until when I gave birth to my baby. You know, teachers, we have our way of planning. Even with the little resources, the little salary, we always plan with that little income. So when I was pregnant and it was time for me to start buying baby things and all that, we went to Aba. He planned for it. He saved money for it. We went to Aba. We were able to get things we needed for the baby and all that. When I gave birth to, the baby, God helped me. The delivery was safely. I didn't go through CS. It was just normal delivering. And the next morning I was back home, and God helped us. We were just managing until when the baby turned 10 months. I needed to go back to work to assist the home.
Okay. Rambakwem, how was it like for you when you started out in your journey to marriage? You want to share with us? Was it all rosy for you?
Okay, mine is quite different from most couples, because We never liked each other.
And excuse me, what did you say?
We never liked each other.
Yourself and your wife.
Yeah.
You didn't like yourselves.
Yeah.
So why did you get
Uh,
married?
Well, God wants it that way. Why I'm saying so is that initially I didn't see what I want in her because of the way she was dressing. Everywhere we are covered up. She was in Kano, then I was in Jos. Because she came visiting to Jos when I saw her for ICANN exam. And she's non-Igbo. I'm Igbo. She's half Yoruba, half Edo. So that reservation is there, Igbo people and the way they do things and that and that. So, and coupled with my incomplete dentation, incomplete teeth, if you look at me, so she never liked it. So, but I went praying, she went praying, we keep on confirming, we are hiding it from each other. Our marriage is based on confirmation that we should be together.
Confirmation by who?
By ourselves, praying, hearing from people independently.
Okay.
So finally we agreed to marry, and she now gave me some of immediate conditions about my teeth. I have to go and get artificial teeth. It sounds funny before we could go for introduction. And unfortunately for us, where we went for the introduction in Abeokuta, I forgot the teeth in Jos. So we now said, okay, we'll use the teeth during the wedding. Before I realized the pressure of the wedding, we have waited before I remember I didn't put the teeth. So that was the end of the teeth issue. So it was quite challenging. So as we settled down, I have started appreciating her the more and she. But unfortunately, the distance is not the challenge.
All right, the program is still Let's Talk Marriage on Treasure of